A documentary film about the Beatles premieres in London tonight. The Beatles' 8 days a week, the touring years, tells the story of the Fab Four's rise from the Cavern Club in Liverpool to sell-out tours of America. Well, our entertainment correspondent Lisa Mzimba went along and caught up with some special guests.
Joining us on the carpet now are Ringo Starr and Sir Paul McCartney. First of all, this documentary, how strong were the emotions and memories that it brought back for you?
Well, we'll find out tonight. We saw a rough cut and that brought back several memories of Hollywood Bowl footage, and but I haven't seen the finished product, so I believe there's a lot more stuff in it.
And we're getting great memories, obviously, of playing with John and George, so that's very emotional and very special, you know, to see that again. And there's some great things that we'd kind of half forgotten, like we refused to play a show in Jacksonville in the south of America because we heard it was segregated and blacks on one side and whites on the other, and we said, well, that's stupid, so we won't play it. And we didn't, and they had to change the rules, so it was the first integrated show that Jacksonville had. So, you know, looking back now, that's very cool.
Yeah,
very proud of it.
What does it mean to you to see all these people out here for a Beatles premiere after all these years, the continuing impact that the band has?
It's only going to last for 10 years.
Yeah.
Top whack.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, people love the Beatles, and we happen to be two of them, and here we are.
Of course, you finished with that final performance on top of the Apple building. At the time, you didn't know that was going to be your final live performance. I mean, what's it like looking back at that footage? What are your memories of that time?
Well, that time was great, but it wasn't like the final gig. We thought we'd done the final gig, and that's why life is always open. And then we went on the roof and we played live, which we love to do.
Well, it was great, you know, it was a lovely concert. Looking back on it, you know, we were enjoying playing, and we had a very good drummer. You know, so, I mean, it was a great little band, and the memories are just of that. For us, you know, as musicians, we had two great guys to play with, and it made for a great little band.
And then there was us.
And finally, just tell us, how hard was it, you know, bringing all the honesty in there? Of course, as well as good memories, there are bad memories. It was a very pressured time for so many of you.
How what?
It was such a pressured time for you. You know, there must have been bad memories in there as well as the good.
Oh, you know, not in this film. This film just deals with the touring years, so this is mainly sort of happy memories.
It's actually the focus on what we did, not what we were doing.
Sir Paul, Ringo, thank you so much for your time. That was Sir Paul and Ringo Starr talking about their time in the Beatles ahead of tonight's premiere.
It was indeed, and that was Lisa Mzimba, our entertainment correspondent. Time for a look at the weather now.